In May of 1932, the Cleveland Playhouse Board of Trustees invited a group of women to a meeting where the Women's Committee of the Cleveland Playhouse was created as a liaison between the theater and the public with the mission to promote the welfare of the Cleveland Playhouse and to foster an interest in its theaters. For over 79 years, the Women's Committee supported the Playhouse in a multitude of different ways, from social activities for students and actors to strike night parties where participants dismantled the sets after final performances, to after-theater receptions to fundraising events. And when the banks closed during the Depression, the women fed the staff and actors and provided operating cash until the theater management could get their money from the banks. The ladies sold subscriptions during the Depression and always encouraged the public to subscribe by having their own subscriptions. During 8 decades of service to the Playhouse, the Women's Committee produced theater-related program luncheons at the Playhouse Club and other venues that were open to the public. Another food-related contribution was planning and catering the meet and greet events for incoming cast, crews, directors, designers, and the Playhouse staff. The women not only gave of their talent, they also contributed their treasure with annual donations to the Playhouse General Fund, supported by various fundraising events such as the Jazz Brunch, the popular Hidden Treasures, Savor the Flavor Trolley Tours, and the Shaw Festival Tours. Through the auspices of the WCCPH, the Off-Campus Studies program was created in conjunction with Case Western Reserve University. In the 1980s, the committee organized the Quintessence series of lectures. For 5 Monday mornings, many Clevelanders were entertained by well-known stage personalities. Later, the series expanded to the evening with the Men's Committee in charge. In that decade, they started publishing Spotlight, a quarterly newsletter. Other activities included Saturday night suppers for the cast and crews, Thursday evening cast suppers at private homes, Fashion Fridays at the Playhouse Club, planning and producing 2 Cavort, that is, Conference about Volunteers of Regional Theaters, conventions for theaters from all over America, Christmas decorating in the lobbies, started the docent tours of the New Bolton Theater, and shops that were consolidated at the 86th Street complex, served as hosts for fundraising golf tournaments at Firestone Country Club, created and managed the lobby gift shop. The committee's rich history continued into the 21st century, responding to the needs and requests of the Playhouse management. One such contribution was purchasing acid-free storage containers and providing women power to help research and safely store Playhouse archives. In recent years, the women decided to widen their membership by changing their bylaws to include men. This also involved the change of the organization's name to the gender-neutral Act 4 CPH. During the recent historic Playhouse move downtown, the Women's Committee collaborated with the CPH Heritage Committee in planning and staging the Hall of Fame luncheon to honor the theater's past and to build on its traditions.